Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video, we are tackling everything both indoor and outdoor. But right now we are starting outside. I am going to get this fern into my planter. So for those of you that don't know, my husband and I, we actually DIY'd this little patio space ourselves last summer, and it is not 100% completed. As you can tell, there are missing pavers back there. But we actually just finished the entire thing 100%. So it's actually one project that we can cross off of our list, and I am so grateful for that. But I wanted to start out here because on this particular day, it was pretty nice out. I think this was actually filmed back in May. That's how long it's been for me to like actually get footage out to you guys. I have been so busy and just so behind on things. It's just been pretty chaotic over here trying to just like, working full time, being a mom, being a wife, and just like keeping up with the household duties and all that fun stuff. It's just been pretty chaotic, so I haven't been able to film a lot of content for you guys, so I really do apologize for that. But we are trying to come back full swing, and I'm starting off by just trying to plant this fern into this planter. It was pretty nice outside on this particular day, and we went to Home Depot, picked up some ferns, and I love the way it looks on the back patio. I love flowers, but I don't like flowers when they're next to me because all the bugs they come, and then I am like deathly afraid of them. So I'd rather not have anything that's too fragrant or anything like that next to me, especially when I'm sitting on the patio. So I opted for something that does not flower, but also that looks very pretty as well. So we went ahead and planted that. I do plan on getting another planter for the other side, but I have not done that yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull out some weeds that were back here. They were bothering me a little bit. And I'm just going to go ahead and basically just like tidy up the space a little bit. It did rain a few days before, and the cushions had gotten pretty wet, and you'll see towards the end of me fixing the patio area that I left two of the cushions kind of like sitting up. That's just because they were still pretty wet, and I was just trying to get them to dry. I absolutely love this little patio set that we purchased from Walmart. I think it was last year as well. The same year we purchased the Walmart patio furniture was the same that we actually got the patio done. And we've never got a quote to get the patio done. I'm pretty certain that if we did, it'll be thousands of dollars. So we just opted to do it ourselves. And if we can do it, anybody can do it, honestly. We just went to Home Depot, grabbed some pavers, grabbed some what do they call, stones or whatever. But when you go to Home Depot, there are all of the items that you need to create your patio is actually all there in the building paver section or what have you. So they have like a step 1 and a step 2 and then a step 3 or whatever. So it was pretty self-explanatory once we learned that we can just go ahead and do it ourselves. So that's what we did, and I really do love this area. It is my favorite space to like sit and just relax, and not really in the summer, but mostly like when it's a little bit cooler outside, maybe like at nighttime or even in the fall and even in the spring months as well. So this is like one of my favorite areas to sit, and I just wanted to make it look pretty for the meantime. I don't know if you noticed, like in the background where my husband's standing, like we do have some plywood up. That is where our new windows are going. We do have our windows, we just haven't had the time to get them up. It has been so crazy, you guys. Like, I know I say this all the time, but we are such a busy family, and I know that I can't be the only person out there feeling this way, but sometimes it just gets really overwhelming, and I just feel like I don't have enough time in the day to just like get everything done. So whenever I'm off on the weekends, I try to get as much as I can done then, and then usually it's like we're going Saturday and Sunday, and then by the time Sunday rolls around, I'm exhausted and I have to go back to work Monday. So it's just been really, really hectic and just like really crazy here. But I really hope you guys are doing well. Summer has officially started here, and I cannot be more excited. All right, so now that we are done outside, we are heading inside. This was filmed on a different day, and this was actually filmed, I think, on a Friday and or Thursday actually, and I think this was, if I'm not mistaken, the day that I had to take my son to urgent care because it turned out he had pink eye. So we have just been getting hit with like one thing after the other, and it has been just pretty rough around here, as I've said before. But he had pink eye, so I went ahead and had to like basically just like wash everything because I didn't want anyone else getting sick. So I washed my bed sheets, I washed his bed sheets. I had to wash mine because he's always in my bed, and I had to wash his obviously because he sleeps in there. But I wanted to just go ahead and get the rest of the laundry put away. I had this laundry, I think, sitting here for quite some time. I have been trying my hardest to keep up with laundry. Laundry is the bane of my existence. I feel like it is never ending, and it isn't. And it's really hard to catch up. And I noticed that if I do my laundry, like if I wash the clothes and I put it in the dryer and I take it out, we have several spaces in our home where I designate like clean laundry. So it'll either be downstairs on the sofa, and it'll stay there literally for an entire week if I don't fold it the exact same day I do the laundry. So I've been trying to be more conscious of that and just more like mindful of just like, if I'm going to do the laundry, just make sure I fold it and I put it away the same day.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you.
Now that we have the laundry put away in my bedroom, I wanted to go ahead and put away whatever I had for my son in his bedroom, but we're going to be flip-flopping back and forth from one room to another. And I think after this, I went back to my bedroom and I started like kind of organizing my closet a little bit. My husband and I, we do share a closet. It's pretty decent. It's not a walk-in closet per se, but it's a decently sized closet. He has his side, I have my side, and I wanted to just go in and kind of like organize my side a little bit. I have a lot of neutrals, as you can tell. I love neutral colors, but I wanted to just go in and just like take out whatever I don't wear anymore and just like put things back, because as you can tell, I had stuff like hanging on the rod where the hangers are. I typically, you guys, when I'm going to work in the mornings, if I have like something in mind that I want to wear and I go and I put that on and I don't like the way it looks, I take it off and I toss it. And then I go on to the next one. And then it's like a cycle, and it'll be from one outfit to the other outfit to the other outfit. And I don't know if you guys know, but I did wear scrubs before. I wore scrubs for about a year and a half. And then I got a new position, so I no longer have to wear scrubs. But I have to say it's a lot easier when you are wearing scrubs, because you can just wake up, shower, do whatever you have to do, throw on some scrubs. It's the same thing every single day. When you no longer have to wear scrubs, it is, what am I going to wear today for work? And is this going to look okay? And then it's literally me every single morning, just like taking stuff out of my closet, trying it on, and then like throwing it to the side. So my closet gets pretty messy. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. So now I am just like organizing the top and the bottom. I'm putting whatever I wear mostly on top, and then putting whatever I wear like when it's colder on the bottom. So the top I know looks very empty, and that's okay. Trust me, I have a lot of clothes. I don't need any more. But I do donate a lot of stuff to Goodwill, so this is probably why it looks pretty empty. But again, this is okay because I do have a ton of stuff. There's an entire top shelf that I'm not even showing you guys. That's completely just a mess, and I was not trying to do that on this day, so that'll be like a project for another day. But I just wanted to just go ahead and accomplish this since I started doing it anyway.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you.
Okay, so we got the closet crossed off my list. I am moving on to putting away the rest of this laundry. I think I just had like some socks and stuff left over in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that away. And then I am going to start wiping down the nightstands and all of my surfaces in here.
I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures.
So typically when I clean, usually I have a plan, and I know exactly what I'm going to do, but sometimes like things sort of spiral out of control, and I just start cleaning random things, and it's definitely warranted. Like I have to say, when I do start cleaning and then I like just go down a rabbit hole of just like cleaning extra stuff, like it makes me feel really good, because I know that these are probably areas in my home that needed to be cleaned, that I probably haven't cleaned in a while. So it doesn't really bother me. It's just pretty funny when like I start cleaning and I know what I have in mind, but then I start doing something like this, where I start like wiping down the trim around the doors, and I start wiping the doors and the closet door, and it's just like so funny to me, but it was definitely needed. These are all things that are so overlooked whenever we're cleaning. Like we're used to like wiping the counters or wiping down the nightstands and the TVs and the mirrors and all of that stuff, but the doors and like the trim usually gets overlooked. So I wanted to just go in and just give all of this stuff a really good clean.
It's not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That side by side.
Now that we have a clean slate in here, I'm going to go ahead and pick everything up off the floor. I'm going to go ahead and vacuum, and then we're going to jump into my son's bedroom.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
So now that the sheets are done drying, I'm going to go ahead and put them back on the bed. My son actually had a fort going on in here, so you probably see like all the sheets and stuff hanging from the top bunk of his bed. He had a complete fort going all around the bed, and it was actually pretty cool. But I'm going to go ahead and make his bed and just get it back in order. I'm going to go ahead and vacuum in here as well and just tidy up a bit.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Now that his bed is all made, I put his fort back. We're going to go ahead and jump into the bathroom. I could have sworn I vacuumed in there. I probably did. I just didn't film it. But we're jumping into the kids' bathroom now. I'm going to go ahead and clean my favorite thing to do, which is clean the toilet. We all know that's very sarcastic. But I'm going to go ahead and clean that. And then we're just going to go ahead and get the shower cleaned, wipe down the vanity, and just get this bathroom spick and span, because we all know no one wants to have pink eye. So this is why I am cleaning like a crazy person.
The moon is bright, let's have some fun. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. Calling sick in the morning, baby, don't leave. They don't need to know we're out here wild.
So I'm jumping in the shower, just going to give it a really good scrub. I was just showing you guys I'm using some good old Dawn to go ahead and clean the shower. I don't like to use too many harsh chemicals. I've said this before. It's just really not good for you. At least that's my opinion. But I don't like to clean, especially when I'm cleaning like small spaces. Like I don't want to sit in here and spray a whole ton of bleach and then like clean it, because the fumes alone will just like literally kill me. So I like to just use some good old Dawn to scrub the shower, and honestly it's really good when it comes to like cleaning anything, like the sink, the shower. I even mop with it sometimes. Like it's such a good thing to like just use. It's not strong scented at all, and it does a really good job at cleaning things. So it is like my go-to whenever I'm cleaning the kids' shower or my shower or anything else really.
With you right next to me, so alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me, so alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, oh, still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends, this being more than friends. Yeah.
Now that we have a really good scrub in the shower, I'm going in with my squeegee just to get all the water off of the glass. I typically don't do this. I've had this squeegee though for a long time and I never really use it. And I got it for this particular reason. I just don't know why I don't use it, honestly. But I'm gonna go in and just like get all the water off of the glass. And then we're just gonna move on.
It's just us two, me and you.
And for the exterior part of the shower glass, I'm using my good old homemade spray of my vinegar, water, Dawn dish soap, and some lavender essential oil. I think there's a little bit of rubbing alcohol in there as well. I'm not sure because sometimes when I make my spray, if I don't have rubbing alcohol, I make it without. So you just need like a tiny little drop, and that's what I put in there. But that's what I'm going in with right now to clean the exterior part of the shower.
To your arms, dancing up in the stars. Oh, where I'd rather be than with you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, oh, still can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, can't believe you love me. Oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, still can't believe you love me.
Now that everything is cleaned, I am going to be doing a little bit of decorating in here. Like I said, this video was filmed, I think, back in May, at least this part of it. So I'm going to go in and decorate the kids' bathroom for spring, summer. I typically don't do like a summer decoration type video. I usually just do like spring, and then whatever spring decor I have kind of like goes into summer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put these stems that I've had. I showed these to you guys a while back, I think even before spring started. I did purchase some new stems from Hobby Lobby. I think it was Hobby Lobby or Michael's actually. And I also shared that with you guys as well, but I've had a ton of stems. So I'm just using what I have on hand and just mixing them all together, old and new. And that vase I thrifted a long time ago, and I just like wrapped that that twine around it to just make a little bit more rustic for me. So that is what I'm just using to decorate the kids' bathroom. Just some faux flowers with my thrifted vase. I lit the candle and their bathroom was all clean. heading back into my bedroom and my sheets are finally dried. I'm going to go ahead and put them back on the bed and then we should be done in my bedroom. And then you'll see the video is going to move on to another part on a different day rather. And it is also me again, just like starting one thing and just like cleaning, like doing a complete deep clean in areas that I know definitely needed it. So I hope you guys are still with me. I know this is a pretty long video. I try not to make them too long, but sometimes like it's the best that I can do, especially like with all the content that I have. Like if I have a ton of content, I like to give you guys like really good stuff, and I feel like this is very motivating for anybody, and I love to see like really long videos when I'm watching YouTube. So I hope that this is something that you guys like as well. So if you are still with me, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And while you are here, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I hope you like content like this. If you do, leave a comment down below. And also, if you like to see like outdoor content as well, leave me a comment. Let me know if you want to see more of that, because I really do like making those as well. Okay, so now we are moving into my kitchen, and this was actually a day that the kids had, I think my daughter had a softball game, or my son had a baseball game, and I wanted to just like kind of stay home. Usually whenever they had softball, baseball, my husband and I we would both go to their games. But this year was a little bit tough because my daughter plays softball, but she'll play it in like one field, and then my son will play on a different field. So we'll have to like end up splitting up and like going the opposite directions or whatever. So I wanted to stay home on this particular day because I know that they were going to come home hungry. So I wanted to make sure that they had dinner. And I wanted to just make sure that the kitchen was just tidy, because I kid you not, when the kids are in sports, we have no time for anything. And the house stays really messy like the entire week. And it drives me crazy because I love to have a pretty decently clean home, and tidy home, I should say. I know it's not always realistic, especially when you have kids and you're like dabbling in 100 different things at once, but I just wanted to like go in and just take the time, since I was home by myself and the kids were out and they were playing their sports or whatever. I wanted to take the time and just go in and put stuff away, wipe down the counters, clean the kitchen as best as I could. And then one thing led to another, and before I knew it, I was cleaning my blinds. So excuse me, it was a very productive day, or afternoon I should say, or evening. But I'm very glad that I got to just get all of it done, because my blinds were on my list of things to clean for a very long time, and I just hadn't had the time to do that. So I'm glad that I got it done. So here I was just showing you guys a paint sample that I got from Home Depot. So you guys know a while back I painted my living room, and I got the paint from Benjamin Moore, and it's the paint color Swiss Coffee at 75%. So as you guys know, Benjamin Moore is a lot more expensive than Home Depot's paint. I also think Benjamin Moore's paint is a lot more, it's just better quality than Home Depot's paint. But I wanted to see if Home Depot's paint was the same match as the Benjamin Moore's paint. I don't know if that's making sense, but essentially Benjamin Moore and Home Depot, they carry the same, they can color match. So Home Depot can color match Benjamin Moore, and they do carry the same Swiss Coffee color. So I wanted to get a sample of that to see if it was the exact same color as the Benjamin Moore, and it turns out it is not. So that's that. But anyway, I went ahead and popped some garlic knots in the air fryer. If you guys don't know what those are, I am from New York, so garlic knots is a thing when you're eating pizza, especially in New York. So my husband had ordered dinner one night and he had some of those left over. So I was getting pretty hungry while I was cleaning, and I popped some of those in the air fryer to make them a little bit more crunchy, and they were so freaking good. I ate the entire thing with the marinara sauce. It was so delicious. But anyway, moving on, we're gonna continue cleaning. I think I'm gonna take a little break to go ahead and eat because again, I was so hungry. This was like after dinner time anyway, I think. And this was basically my dinner.
Yeah. What if I'm not good for you? What if you're not good for me? Yeah. Sometimes when I'm reasoning about us, I know you got me, it's so effortless. Back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, but this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me?
So after loading the dishwasher, I started to go ahead and clean my blinds. Typically, I just get like a really old sock that doesn't have like a side to it, and I put that on my hand. Usually it's a white sock. I typically don't buy white socks, but I keep these for this particular reason, so I can see like the dust that's coming off of it. It's pretty satisfying. But I typically would just use I said typically 3 times. Oh my God. Anyway, I usually would just put a white sock on my hand and just go around and like dust all the blinds, and this works pretty well. I prefer this method over using like a duster. I feel like when I use a duster, it doesn't really like get all of the dust or whatever, so using my hand works well for me. And for some strange reason, this blind by my kitchen window was filthy. When I tell you the stuff that was just like stuck on there, it was just incredibly dirty. I didn't show it in this video, but I actually had to, after wiping it, I had to go in and wipe it again a second time. And the second time I actually used, I think, some degreaser that I use for my stove, and that's what I had to use to get all the grease off of it. It was just so disgusting. But we're just gonna go ahead and wash this little bit of dishes, put it away, and then we're gonna move on to cleaning this blind. Okay, so I don't know. I thought I filmed me cleaning this blind by my window, but apparently I did not. So we're gonna skip over that, but I did clean it. Just wanted to let you know that. But I'm gonna go ahead and tie up the garbage, get it taken out, and then I'm gonna finish wiping down the counters and everything. I do want to cut up that watermelon that's been sitting there. I love watermelon. The entire family does. So I like to just get it cut up and then put it in the fridge so that way when it gets like really hot out and the kids like want like a little snack, we can go ahead and just like snack on that. So now that we have this corner cleaned up, that is actually my lighter. I think I've shared this with you guys before. I got that from Amazon. I will link it for you guys amongst the other stuff, but I got that from Amazon. I've had it for quite some time actually, and I absolutely love it. It comes with like a USB charger, so you have to charge it every time it dies or before it dies or whatever, but I was just charging mine because it was completely dead. But now we're gonna go ahead and light this candle now that the counters are clean, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of decorating in here as well for the summer, just incorporating some more greenery and like stems and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead, put this candle right here. But before we do any of that, we're gonna go ahead and vacuum, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut up the watermelon, clean that off, get that watermelon in the fridge, and then we're gonna go ahead and decorate. So now I'm going to go ahead and get this watermelon chopped up. I'm going to put it in the fridge, and from there we're going to move on to finishing up in the kitchen. I know this was a very long video like I said, but I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more content like this, any more outdoorsy content as well, let me know. Leave a comment down below. So now we are finally in the home stretch. I'm going to go ahead and decorate the coffee bar just a little bit, just popping in a full plant in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and decorate the kitchen table with these stems that I purchased from Michael's. But I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe on your way out. I love having you guys here. Also, hit the notification bell. It will alert you every time I post a new video. If you do like watching content like this, leave a comment down below. If you want to see more outdoor content as well, let me know. I will gladly film more of those for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.